Tentera Udara Diraja Malaysia (TUDM) mengesahkan terdapat petunjuk pesawat MH370 berpatah balik. Ia berdasarkan rakaman radar yang diteliti, namun siasatan lanjut masih dijalankan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to all of you. Good afternoon. Selepas press conference telah diadakan pada pagi ini yang telah diadakan oleh Yang Berhormat Menteri Pengangkutan Malaysia, ada tiga perkara yang ditujukan kepada Menteri, iaitu satu ialah mengenai dengan air turn back, dan kedua mengenai dengan CCTV di KLIA, dan satu lagi ialah mengenai dengan aset-aset yang digunakan untuk search and rescue. So there are three main items that have been brought up at the last press conference by the Honourable the Minister of Transport Malaysia, that is on the air turn back and the CCTVs, and also on the assets that have been used for the search and rescue exercise. I go for the CCTVs. Actually, there are only 2 passengers on record that have flown on this aircraft that has false passport, and we have the CCTV's recording of those passengers from check-in right to the departure point. And this record of the CCTVs are now being used for the investigation of this matter. So the investigators are doing the investigating right now. And the other issues that we brought this morning is about air turn back. So for that, I will now pass over to Tan Sri Rosali, the Chief of Air Force, to give you an insight about this issue on the air turn back. Tan Sri.
Can you just ask the Fore? There's no Fore, right?
Only two. And for those of you, because there are so many of you here, so if you want to ask question, please tell your name and where you come from, which organization or media that you represent. Okay, Tan Sri.
Okay, thank you, Dato'. My name is Rosali. I am the Chief of Air Force, Royal Malaysian Air Force. Now you must be wondering why the Air Force is in this thing. We are a major stakeholder in this search. Now we are concentrating on search. And after YABPM mentioned about extending the search area yesterday, if you remember, and also we are also baffled by no signal from the ELT or the emergency beacon. So we really need to look back into the way we do things. And we actually, what we have done is look into the recording on the radar that we have, and we realized that there is a possibility the aircraft did make a turn back. Turn back means deviating from the flight path and coming back, reciprocal heading. So that is the possibility. Now, at this stage and juncture, ladies and gentlemen, we are still trying to collaborate with the Civil Radar, with the other international agencies, and with this collaboration, probably we'll get a better picture into this. So because of that, the search area has been widened, as we speak, into the South China Sea, and we already have requested our Indonesian friends, the SAR National in Indonesia, to assist us on this matter. Thank you.
Tan Sri, just a question about that.
Thomas
Fuller from the New York Times.
Okay, New York Times.
Is it possible for a 777 to turn off all of its diagnostic information that it regularly sends out? I mean, is that actually technically possible that it would disappear from the radar, but also all of this diagnostic information that's routinely sent out would just cease? Is there a button that you can press to do that?
I think that is something that we are all like to know the answers as well, and we are investigating on that matter, and we are talking to the experts from the airline, and also we will get assistance from Boeing, in fact, on this matter. That will be part of the investigation.
Wouldn't it be just a basic question? Can an aircraft disappear into thin air?
I just cannot speculate something that we are not sure. Now, it's better that we get from the right resources from what is the technicalities of the aircraft. I think we have to be fair to us. We have to look at every angle of this investigation. We just cannot do something very fragmentally or piecemeal investigation. So thank you.
The minister mentioned,
Keith from BFM 89.9.
Hey, where are you from?
I've got a question regarding the SOP.
The minister mentioned 4 persons.
No, please
No, only
state your
2.
agency and your name.
So the minister just mentioned 4. So 2, you mentioned 2 are for the Fore's passport.
Yeah, yes.
So what
4.
about the other 2?
The other 2, no, only 2. Confirm 2. Confirm 2.
Regarding the
Where are you from?
Oh, sorry, I'm Keith from BFM 89.9.
Okay.
Regarding the air turn back that the minister and you yourself mentioned just now, isn't there an SOP that has to be followed, and what would warrant such an air turn back to happen, and what would you say prevented a pilot from contacting the ATC?
Okay.
This is from Malaysia Airlines. I'm a Johari from Malaysia Airlines. When there's an air turn back, normally there is the pilot is unable to proceed as per plan. And normally when he makes that decision to turn back, he will report to basically to base or a report to also ATC. Right? From what we know from both ATC recording as well as our own, because they also have to message the base, there was no such distress signal or distress call per se. So we are equally puzzled why.
This turn back, you say detected on radar? On the radar record?
Yeah, we look back at the recording, and there is an indication, possible indication, that the aircraft made a turn back. And this is, collaborated at the moment. As we speak, we are trying to make sense of this, and is in some part collaborated by civil radar, but we are still looking for areas from our international agencies. One of the possibility of turn back is coming back to KLIA.
Now, can I ask, with that turn back, does the radar record reflect how much of a turn back it made? In other words, did it come back kilometers, 20 kilometers, 10?
I think that's
we are still looking at that.
We're still looking at
Forensic.
that.
That's your radar, or is that the civil radar?
Where are you from?
You are from? You are from?
Gather from the Wall Street Journal.
Okay.
Military radar.
Okay. Okay.
Jacob from